Good morning. Welcome to Mama Sue's Kitchen. It's so good to be back with y'all today. It's a beautiful day here in Alabama, and normally I would be taking my 6th chemo tomorrow, which is the last of the big bad boys. But since it was going to be the last one, my oncologist is letting me wait until the week after Thanksgiving. And I'm so excited because my family's coming in. Our son and his wife and children from Louisiana will be here this weekend. Y'all, baby Blake's coming. This will be his first trip to see his Gigi in Alabama. And I plan to do a video so you can see our precious baby that you have been praying for over a year. He's doing well right now for his condition. I'm going to say that. You know, he didn't just have a premature delivery. He has a chromosomal disorder. But you know what? God is so good, and he's such a blessing to us. And I can't wait to let you see him. But today, I want to share something very simple. And it was shared by one of my dear friends, Carolyn Drinkard, and it is from her daughter-in-law. And you know, I plan to make this next week while family's here. Now, Thanksgiving, we have the traditional feast, you might say, because everybody brings a dish and it's just so much good food. But during the week, sometimes we just like things to snack on. And Carolyn sent this recipe, and all it is you take a block of pepper jack cheese. And now I would do 16 ounces when everybody's here, but I only grated 8 ounces because this is just going to be what Harold and I will probably nibble on this week. And I grated that, wanted to save some time. And then I've got 3 green onions. I still have some of the cheese on here on my board, but we're going to take the blades first of all. Carolyn said to, you know, just do the blades of the 3 onions. And it just depends on if you want more or less. That's totally up to you. But she did say if you want a little more onion flavor, that you would want some of the white chopped. Yeah, what I love about recipes is you can adapt them to your taste. Although I'm putting this green in there, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to just make tiny little white ones because I want it to taste a little like onions. Okay. Now, putting this in there. Okay. Then I'm going to adapt her recipe because she called for Miracle Whip. I never have been real fond of Miracle Whip, so I'm going to put mayonnaise. And she said just put enough to mix this together. So I'm going to start off with, that's probably 1/4 of a cup. I don't think that'll be enough, but you can't take away. You can add to, but you can't take away. It's probably going to be more like 1/2 cup. So let me put that much more. I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm feeling good right now. I don't have energy. If I'm up, I have to sit down. But I haven't been sick in about 5 days, and that's such a blessing. Okay, that is just about where it's gonna stick together. maybe put just about another tablespoon. Okay. And this is so simple. But now, when it's ready to serve, I'm going to add something else to it. But for right now, I'm going to get some plastic wrap. This one is just about empty, so. Okay. And then I'm going to put this on the plastic wrap. And I'm going to form it into an oval or a ball, anything that you think you would like. Okay. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it chill for several hours. And that's all there is to this. But when I come back, I'm going to show you what you're going to add to this when you're going to serve it. And I think you're going to like this. It's going to be good for Christmas parties, Christmas Eve, you know, if you're getting together for with some friends and whatever. This is just a very simple. And now, like I said, you would double this if you were going to take it somewhere. But this is perfect for us. But I'll be back and finish up. Okay, my cheese spread has been in the refrigerator for several hours. You really just want it in there so that the flavors from the onion and everything can just mingle in with the cheese. But I'm going to take it out and unwrap it and put it just on a plate. Now remember, I didn't do a whole big recipe because this is something that I want just for Harold and me. Now, before you serve it, I'm going to put some raspberry jalapeno jelly on it. I love this. It's not too hot, but I love it on cream cheese, so I know that it's going to be good on this. Okay, got some on my dish right there. But this is the way it looks. And then all I'm going to do is serve it with some Ritz crackers. And then we can put as much as we want on a cracker. And that's your cheese ball or cheese spread that is so simple. We're gonna eat this tonight with I had made some pimento cheese, and we're gonna have this and just snack around tonight. But I wanted to tell you that like I told you earlier, I do feel so much better, but I don't want you to think that there haven't been times that I've been discouraged. You know, when you're sick for 9, 10, 11 days, and you really cannot eat. It's all I can do to drink. But, I've prayed a lot, and I know God's with me. But a verse comes to my mind where Paul had prayed that the thorn that he had, and we don't know what it was. It says a thorn in the flesh. But whatever it was, he said he asked God to remove it 3 different times. But he said in 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9, but he said to me, meaning God, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. I'm not going to tell you that I have not prayed that I would not be sick. I mean, I asked God, please don't let me be sick. Well, God didn't answer that prayer the way I wanted him to. But in my weakness, knowing there was nothing that I could do, God is strong because he's with me and he has carried me through this. And I just have one more of these. And then it's not going to be long before I'm going to be back to cooking during the week. And you'll be able to see lots of recipes. Just know that the videos that have been up are some old reruns. But it's just to help you see things that you might be wanting to know how to make this Thanksgiving. But be salt and light. Salt and light. Matthew 5:13 through 16 tells you that God says to be salt and light in this dark world. Thank you so much for being with me. Hope you'll try this simple dish. And thank you, Carolyn, for sharing the recipe with me.